You are watching Just Some Mild Criticism.
Good morning, everybody. This is the Just Some Mild Criticism podcast. Today we have a special guest. We have the one and only Awiba, aka Little Jordy from Voloco, the most popular artist on Voloco. Awiba, how are you doing today?
I'm good. What's up?
Not much. We do have some starter questions for you, but the first question I want to get out the way is, what made you change your username?
Nah, cause I seen somebody else with the name, and I was like, nah, I gotta change it. And that was like my first name, cause like I've been on Voloco for a minute, so I just wanted to change it.
All right, now that explains it. Yeah, I know that's your beat username too, but I just had to
That's how it
ask. I was
started.
curious.
Yeah, that's how it started. I wanted to use like different for beats, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna just change it. And that's all, pretty much.
All right. Well, we're going to start you off with some starter questions. So, first question is, how long have you been on Voloco and how did you find Voloco?
Let me see, since like 2020 or 2019. And one of my friends was using it for like, I think a TikTok or something. And I seen people making music on there. And I didn't really make music at the time. I was just playing around with it. And then I think I dropped a song on there. And people started DMing me. And I'm like, damn, people actually listen to this. So it just made me keep going. I wanted to get like better at it. And make like songs with substance and stuff like that. Podcast type shit.
Yeah. All right. I guess we can move on to the second question. What's your favorite song you have done?
Oh, hold on. Let me look. Hold on. It could be like recently or old.
Yeah.
Let me see. Like, well, I think I like the XOXO one because like I really like the beat of that at first, and then when I did Hit My Target with me and my friends, because we don't be making songs too much like that. Now we do, but at the time we didn't. So that one was like the one I mess with the most. Oh, and Before I Die, because I like the sample on that from the drums. I think, yeah, it's the drums.
This is kind of like an off-list kind of question, just to make things a little more interesting. Do you use Voloco for recording, or do you use other things like FL or anything?
So this is what I do. Sometimes I use Voloco to like lay down vocals, and then I go and use different apps, like put presets on, like using like BandLab sometimes. But I record through Voloco a lot, like my raw vocals, and then I might get on the computer and like put different presets, different reverb, depending on the song. Like drown some out, make some sound more distorted, depending on like what I'm going for in that song.
One second, guys. Keep going.
All right. So while A Hunt does his thing,
I'm sorry about that. Let me grab you.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I just figured asking because I noticed your quality on the songs and stuff. Yeah, it's very up there. So yeah, I was definitely curious about that.
Yeah, you could kind of hear it if you go back to my old one, how good the quality keeps getting. Like I know it's not all the way; it could be better right now, but like it didn't got better too because I didn't put more time into it. I want to sound on certain songs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I personally use BandLab and FL
All right.
Studio Mobile.
Sorry about
so,
that.
Yeah.
Bleep all that out.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you get
My dog got out.
Which one, Champ or Whiskey?
It was Champ. That little shit.
Got it. All right. Well, I guess I'll move on to the next question. You go on like full detail, by the way. I know like you're very short with these answers, but you can go like on full detail and stuff. It's a podcast, so you can take your time answering stuff. Hopefully you're not in a rush, by the way. I hope I'm not like rushing you for this.
I just got the I'm from Virginia, but I'm in Maryland. I'm at Airbnb, so I just got here. So now I'm chilling.
Word.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess this next question is, what inspired you to make music?
Well, kind of like just hearing different artists. Like it's gonna sound weird, but like rock music and stuff. Like Kurt Cobain, Future, Tame Impala, Kevin Parker. Like he kind of made me want to make beats because I kind of hear his instrumentals. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy because he makes that by himself. And I like all the Nirvana songs. and I like different genres of music. So like, I never wanted to just like rap. I wanted to make act like all kinds of songs. So it's like just listening to music made me want to make my own music and see what I could come up with. If that makes sense.
Nah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's actually a pretty that's a pretty wide range of inspiration right there. I know artists like Little Uzi Vert and stuff, like really popular artists, they actually are inspired by people like Marilyn Manson, and you would never assume that because of the type of music they make. But yeah, like just different genres can inspire a lot.
Mm-hmm. Just seeing what somebody else can do to a genre. Cause I know that's like alternative music, so it make you want to kind of like do the same. Well, it make me want to do the same.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I know with A Hunt too, he makes a lot of versatile music and like switches it up a little bit. He goes from like alternative rock to trap to rap, like he does it all. It's
Yeah.
good. It's good to mix and match a little bit.
I definitely try to blend that metal, hard metal to rap and make it make sense. That's
Mm.
where my MO's kind of going and making. I feel like genres are just genres. I feel like that's just a line in the sand. I feel like
Yeah,
genres are what you make it.
exactly. It's just music. At the end of the day, it's all just music. And if it sound good, it sound good.
Mm-hmm. If you want to describe it as that, you describe it as that. But there could be another 100 people describe it differently. It's just music at the end of the day. If it makes the ears tingle, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
A Hunt, if you want to, you could ask the next follow up questions. By the way, I want to give you a chance to do that.
Okay, what was your best and worst collaboration you've ever done with someone?
I don't really got a worse, but the best I say I be rapping with MJ. I don't know. And I just did one recently. Well, it just got featured.
With who?
JC2PZ.
JC2PZ. Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I don't want to cut you off right there, but that is a very controversial artist on this channel at the moment. So, happy for you,
Yeah.
man. By the way, like, no shit at all. Happy for you. I'm glad you collab with
But
artists. But yeah.
but just for the sake of the question, there's not one that was just like, man, fuck, I couldn't do it. I couldn't even put it out. That one artist you work with,
I
we
mean,
always ask it.
there
It's
is
all
some.
love too. It's all love to him.
It's art, so I
Come
can't say
on, who was it?
it's art, so I
It's
can't say
all
it's garbage. But it was something I was like, damn, like no way he sent me that. So I don't really got any names, so I'm gonna just keep it that like that. Shit,
oh shit!
yeah,
All right.
they might get they might get better.
Hey, hopefully. All right. So that next question is, what has been your favorite part about joining Voloco?
Nah, yeah, they show love, and it's like a little community, and it's really grown. Because think about it, I've been like on it since 2020. There wasn't no feature page or like none of that. It was just like a list of people with a couple songs. Like it really like grew from what it is now. So that's cool to see like the growth of it. You could leave comments and stuff, DM people, and yeah, they didn't send me stuff. So like yeah, they just
Yeah,
make me feel
man.
so, yeah.
It's good stuff, man. It really is.
Yeah, and
It really is.
they gave me a platform to share my music with a wide variety of people. So that's that's cool.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. What else do you have that you want to talk about? Anything you got questions for us? Anything like you want to let the people know what's going on? Let anybody know. Tell us.
I'm gonna just keep dropping songs. I'm gonna start bringing my friends in more songs. If you see the SLS, that's just like our group name when I drop songs, because some people be confused by that. So if sometimes I don't even put SLS, but like, and then I got them. If you go to my page on the playlist, I got their names and the songs they in. But yeah, we really just gonna start cooking up. definitely while we out here too, we gonna make a bunch of songs. So yeah, and I want to start dropping videos so y'all can see. Yeah,
Well, heck
that's
yeah, man. But uh, I'm in with that. Miles, is there anything new coming up that you wanna share?
Um, from personal perspective, not much. Working on EPs and stuff, slowly making more rock stuff. I'm feeling the rock genre recently. Yeah, nothing much for me. What about you, 8 Hunt? Anything to say?
Nothing else that I can think of on the top of my head. I've got a few pretty awesome tracks that are gonna be coming folded out in the next probably the next 4 days. Um, Other than that, I got to keep everything on the hush, hush, hush.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. I want to drop a tape too. I'll probably a tape soon too.
shit, we need to jump on track too.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, check my stuff out, bro.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
So where you from? It's light over there. Where you from?
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay, okay.
What about yourself?
Nah, I'm from Virginia. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where you from?
Oh, shit.
Sorry, I glitched out. 8 Hunt, what'd you say?
I was saying where it's from.
Oh, I'm from Virginia.
Oh, Virginia, nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice, nice. Well, Miles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really have a man. We had a podcast with Hedonist Beats. I don't know if you heard of him, Aweeba, but yeah, he's from New England, and yeah, the podcast went well last time, and there was just like so much to talk about. So right now, I'm not blaming you or anything, but yeah, right now there's a lot of it's if there's
Yeah.
awkward silence, it's nothing personal. We're just used to like
Nah,
kind of stretching topics and stuff, and it just feels like it's kind of my fault too. I should have had more topics like in the chamber, but it just didn't seem like I added enough today.
yeah, you good. I always come back on here another time too. It ain't nothing.
You distribute your tracks to any other platforms, or are you like strictly a Voloco artist? I know sometimes you post on YouTube. I don't know how long it's been.
Yeah, YouTube. Not recently SoundCloud, but sometimes SoundCloud, YouTube, SoundCloud, BandLab, Voloco, and then I know if I do features or some people, they'll just put it on Apple Music. So I know I got some music. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting my stuff on Apple Music, but this stuff. Make sure I pay the producer, stuff like that. But yeah, YouTube is where you're gonna see like most of my music eventually, like a lot more of it.
I don't know how you feel about it, but in my personal opinion, back then there was during like the SoundCloud era, there was a lot more people than there are now. I feel like it's very hard to get views on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, my bad. SoundCloud.
It is, yeah. So yeah, I kind of like I don't mind posting on there. If somebody like people would DM me and be like, "Can you put this on SoundCloud?" and I'd be like, "All right, bet." If it's not already on there, and yeah, so
Do you post on BandLab or anything too, or just?
no, yeah, I'd be on there. I'd be on there. Oh, No, yeah, I be on BandLab. I think I posted a song on there like the other day. But yeah, I'm always posting on BandLab.
I have some recycled questions, I guess, just
Mm-hmm.
to keep the podcast going. We kind of asked this to other people, but shit, I'm gonna just throw it anyway. What is your opinion on the featured options on Voloco?
I liked it, but like they told me they couldn't like feature no more of my songs on there since I've been on there so much, and I was like, dang, that kind of sucks. But like I get it, they want to give other like artists a chance. But I like the feature songs. And it gives me better feedback too, to where I know how I did on the song, if I should keep it up there. It just gives artists better feedback. So I like it, and it highlights it for more people to listen to. But yeah, I don't think I can get back on there since I already have so many feature songs. But I get it though.
Honestly, I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know if you been on there too much, you can't be on there. Is that like the case? Is that like a case because you're popular on the app, or is it just
Yeah,
because you've been there?
I think because I'm popular and like I already have a little bit like of a fan base, they want to give like other artists a chance. But like they'll put me on their playlist, so I like that's cool with me. Like they'll put me on the hip hop playlist or the R&B playlist. But yeah, I don't think they want to do any more like feature songs because I have like a lot of feature songs, and I guess I got like a decent turnout every time I make a song.
They
Well, not
did
even.
that same thing with me too, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not tripping. Yeah. At first I was like, "I that's kind of the song good. It's good, but I get what they're doing because it's for up and coming artists like me. I'm up and coming too, so I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the only downfall to being successful on such an app. I mean, there is a lot of artists that get featured a lot. There's a Hispanic artist named Mutant Flow. I don't know if you've heard
Mm-hmm.
of him. He gets on.
That's it. Yeah, I seen him on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say like almost like 99% of his songs are always on the featured list. I mean, I'm not like saying he doesn't deserve it, but I'm just surprised like he gets featured a lot. So I don't know. In my personal opinion, I feel like the feature list can be unfair sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's bipolar. It's a hit or miss, I guess. It's really hard to get on there too, because Voloco recently have been picky. If you don't record with Voloco, sometimes they won't put you on the featured list because you use other software. While back then, when I got
Mm-hmm.
featured, they didn't give a fuck like what you use. They were just
Yeah.
like,
Like most of the songs I did, it was what I mixed it in with other software. It kind of, I guess now they're more picky on it since there's more people using it, maybe. So yeah.
how do you feel about A Hunt?
You know, it's. I'm wondering when they're gonna put it in still because I've been using BandLab for a long time, and I feel like I got a song featured recently, but I'd wonder in that last recent note when I did get it featured if they implemented it then because from that point on I haven't got nothing in there. I've gotten a playlist, you know,
Mhm.
I got multiple playlists and stuff, but nothing.
Yeah.
A Hunt, you are lagging a bit. I don't know if you disconnected or if you're just frozen, but on my screen it looks like you're having technical difficulties. A Hunt, hello. Okay, folks, we're having technical difficulties with A Hunt. Hopefully he gets that fixed. He looks like he's frozen. I'm good. Oh, is he back? Oh no, he's not back. Okay. All right. My bad, Aweeba. My bad. We're gonna continue on with the topics. Random question, but just because you've been on Voloco for a very long time, you've obviously collabed with a lot of artists. So, who is an artist that you've seen grow on the app?
That's wrong. Let me see. Oh, and it's Cup of Joe. You know who that is too?
I personally never heard of them, but yeah, there's a lot of artists on the app, so it's kind of hard to keep track.
Nah, yeah, but yeah, I did like we had some feature songs. But yeah, no, I literally do. I got like so many songs to do now. People send me so many. That's why I had to start saying $5 because it was like it was too many. Just saying anything at one point because it was free. But that's why I was like, I be trying to do all of them, but it'd be too many, and I be wanting to do my own songs too. So
Next topic is, have you ever met with other Voloco artists? And if so or not, do you plan on working with a Voloco artist in person?
I do, yeah. I plan on working with Rolla. I think his name is.
I heard of Rolla, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to do YouTube videos on like Voloco and BandLab,
Hmm.
type of artists. Yeah, him and I definitely go a little bit back to from like I think 2024, like late 2023. Yeah, I've seen you guys collab a few times.
Yeah. I know he wanted to do like a music video or something in person. So yeah, and it's a couple other people too. Yeah, I think even Peasy wants to work in person. So yeah, I'm probably gonna work in person with a couple people in the future.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, I've technically worked with a couple people in person too. So yeah, it's definitely a different feeling, especially when you guys could share the same quality. And you're not limited to like certain things, and you don't have to do. It's a good feeling when you don't have to like email or Google Drive like audio files back and forth. I don't know if that's been a struggle for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it has like getting somebody email, then they saying they don't get they didn't get the email, so yeah. It would
Yeah,
be way easier. Yeah. Like that.
absolutely. Yeah. All right. A little fun question. If you could, would you perform your music live? And if you could or would want to, where would you perform it at?
Yeah, I would. That's kind of what goes through my mind when I make songs. I think of performing. I don't know if like a lot of artists think about that, but that's what like my first. That's where my head go immediately when I hear a beat or something. When I'm making a song, I think about performing it. So I definitely will perform it. And where would I perform? Probably somewhere in Florida. I like Florida. I like Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, I like Florida. Or what else? Out the country, probably like Tokyo or something. Or
Ooh.
something crazy. Nah, yeah, I just get up there and be like, fuck it, do it. 'Cause, like I'm an introvert too, so. But like, yeah, music just puts me in like a different space. So I feel like whenever it comes to music, I'm not saying it had to be a lot of people, but even if it was like 10, 15 people, I would definitely do it.
You can correct me if I'm like wrong about this, but I've noticed with a lot of your music, are your recent songs inspired by artists like Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi, or do you don't see that in your music?
No, I do hear that, but it's probably not on purpose. But it's probably because I listen to them. Like I listen to Future and like Lucky like daily, like heavy. So like I listen, and I know Cardi goes off like the Future vibe kind of these days. But like I could definitely hear that, and I used to listen to Cardi a lot, and I do listen to Ken sometimes. So yeah, I think it definitely does sometimes sound like the type of music they make. And at times I even try to shy away from that because I know it sounds too much alike like that. But sometimes it's just by accident. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's a lot of Yeet clones, Cardi clones. I'm not calling you one of like a clone or whatever, but yeah, I just figured because that's what's like hip, that's what's in style right now. I figured I'd ask that because especially in the beats and stuff they use, I hear a lot of like that kind of inspo. So yeah, I was just interested in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I really make it. When I make a song, it's usually by what I'm listening to that week or that day. And I'd be like, oh, I'm trying to make something kind of like this or kind of like this vibe and try to do it in my own way. But yeah, you're right.
Right. I'm gonna move on to I'm gonna move on to one more question. I'm gonna see if A Hunt could come back into the call, just because it looks like there was a
Look at my
little.
charger. Pretty much.
All right, just a simple question, I guess. It might sound a little corny, but it's good to get perspectives. So, in your way, describe Voloco in 3 words.
3 words. 3 words. Fun, raw, and like auto tune. Like future. I don't know. Yeah, auto tune.
Yeah, I try to keep this podcast not only Voloco related, but yeah, it's kind of hard because obviously there's a lot of artists from the app, so I just gotta get these questions out the way. Plus, everybody wants to know y'all's opinions too, especially
Yeah.
since you guys are big names and stuff. It's definitely good to get that noted. Do you have any plans on becoming? Not that I'm saying you aren't already, but obviously I feel like as a Voloco artist, like myself too, there's a lot of artists on there that are trying to stray away from being just like a Voloco artist. Do you plan on becoming a big artist, or are you thinking of sticking like
Yeah.
underground? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to become a bigger artist. Yeah, expand. No doubt. No doubt.
yeah. So you try and get your stuff out on like Spotify, Apple Music, and stuff in the
Hmm.
future. Yeah,
Yeah, like everything. Tidal, YouTube, Pandora, everything.
have you ever made aside from like collabs, obviously, have you ever made money off of this music stuff, or not really?
Like streams and stuff. Like when I used to be on SoundCloud, I used to make like it was like 50 to like $100 sometimes off of streams, but you know how that goes. Not really much, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely trying to like get towards like doing shows. That's why I want to perform stuff like that, so I could be able to do like bigger stuff.
Yeah, I feel like most of these other questions I have for you, they're very recycled, so I'm not gonna some of them you already answered. I'm not gonna ask them again.
Hmm.
But I guess I don't know. I'm basically just freeballing at this point, man. I got nothing in the chamber for you. It's yeah, this is a flop. I'm gonna have to have like a whole like
No, yeah,
dictionary. I'm gonna have to have a whole dictionary for the next episode when we do I forget who's on the
yeah.
next episode, but yeah.
No, yeah. I definitely come back on. I appreciate it. It's cool.
Yeah, but I guess just a couple questions left. Have you ever worked with other big artists on the Voloco app, or you basically stuck with like the lower artists?
No, I work with. I think I work. I'm pretty sure I work with some people. Y'all probably knows names, but like again, I do so many. I couldn't even tell you who. But there's definitely, I think, some people that I see who have a lot of streams that I've done songs with. They'll hit me up to do a song, and I do one with them.
Pretty
So
dope.
yeah,
Yeah. All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. I guess we could wrap up soon. Just we've been recording for 40 minutes. It's not too bad. But I guess do you have any questions? Do you have anything to say to the people who are going to be watching this podcast? Any like words, little food for thought?
not just more music soon, more music on the way, visuals. That's pretty much it.
All right. Well, when we release this, we'll make sure to link your stuff in the description, so people could check you out in case they haven't already. And yeah,
Mhm.
sadly, guys, we haven't been able to get A Hunt back onto the call. I'll update him on this podcast, but Awiba, aka Little Jordy, thank you for coming onto this podcast. Thank you for being with us, and I hope this experience has been good for you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I check your stuff out too. Cause I be seeing you on TikTok and all that. So yeah, let's keep doing that.
Yeah, I'll be uploading more, so I appreciate that.
No problem.
Ladies and gents, artists of all ages, all experience levels, do I have a treat for you? An all-new podcast has been launched for the underground artists, and two of Voloco's finest, Mild Vamp and A Hunt, have taken it upon themselves to provide this for you guys. However good you are as an artist, whatever your musical experience is, to come watch them talk about the other side of being an underground artist. And check out their YouTube podcast. If you look up Mild Vamp under the search bar, the podcast is entitled Just Some Mild Criticism. They cover a lot of bases, just like, using BandLab, using Voloco, using SoundCloud, where you should post your songs, tips and tricks to help you record so your recordings don't sound unprofessional, so you can show your best friend and show your mom and show your family, so you can join them like Sunday mornings, mid-afternoon for the Voloco podcast called Just Some Mild Criticism. They have special guests from Voloco, artists that you guys all know and have seen, heading to Adonis Beats, Tommy Lintz, and many more to come. If you want to be shown on the podcast, or if you have any suggestions, you can reach out to Mild Vamp. You can contact him at mildvampstudio@gmail.com. MILDVAMP studio@gmail.com. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for tuning in to the Voloco podcast. It's a mild bit of criticism. See you soon. A little bit of mild criticism never hurt nobody.